Slip of shame. I guess I slipped up in my movement there.
Oh, the pawns are too strong. Yeah, 420 SGDQ Colorado Blaze it. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. In a state where that's completely okay. We already had issues with that earlier.
Did we? Were there issues?
Not with that, but with the drug usage.
This is the first time you used Element Trap?
I think
Yes.
Element Trap is one of the chips
Bacon
that we
is
got
the best drug.
from the number trader, and it's a very powerful chip. Use it before an elemental attack happens, and then when the elemental attack happens, everything on the field except you takes 240 damage.
Which is exactly enough to kill almost every virus.
Indeed, and it's also the one chip option of amazingness for a lot of forced fights later on.
Well, one in particular.
One in particular.
Most force fights have elemental viruses in them.
Turns the hardest
Actually,
fight
most
in the
every
game
fight has elemental viruses in them.
to the easiest fight in the game.
I let him punch me on purpose. RNG minute?
I figured as much.
Not position minute.
No.
Okay.
So many options. Black Bomb. That other thing I drew.
I like this chip a
Element
lot.
Trap, that's the-
Well, I guess that works out.
This fight's hard. Okay.
There are so many hard fights in this game.
Right? This is actually kind of irritating. Copy damage is going to do nothing. I don't know why I took it.
It lasts for a long time. You could probably get use out of it.
What I really like about Battle Network right now is that it's the finale of the bonus stream. And it's the finale of the bonus stream basically because nobody else wanted to stream this early in the morning.
I mean, as cool as that
Works
is,
for me.
As cool as that is, it also means that we're getting the tail end of bonus stream viewer count.
It's cool.
Who cares?
At least we have a readable chat.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
My chat scrolls
true.
never. It's usually 2 or 3 people.
I mean, our
posting
chat is readable when we do the
walls
team
of
the end.
text.
All 5 people. 10
I mean,
people.
readable for a different reason.
So that was a cool use for Black Bomb. If you throw it onto a fire enemy, it activates automatically. You don't have to hit it with a fire attack.
We do not live in Washington, actually. We're from
No.
all over the place.
I live in Canada,
Yeah.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
pretty far from Washington.
I'm from Georgia. So it's a plane flight about an hour and 20 minutes out. It's not too bad.
I just drove 2 hours.
Totally worth it though, with all the stuff we've done. Helping out, at MagFest with the Mega Manathon was awesome. All the cool free play arcade machines was
Not
awesome.
even just helping out Mega Man.
Just- yeah, being there in
Magfest in
general.
general was amazing.
It was great, and there was a lot of really cool stuff to get there. And then also this was amazing as well.
So that
So many
fight's
hype
cool.
moments,
You
so.
use Crack Shot just to crack the panel. You don't actually use it to attack things, which is ironic because in Battle Network 4 and 5, I think, they introduced a chip called Crack Out, which is similar to the panel out in previous games where it cracks the panel but doesn't do anything else that's useful.
So dumb.
And then Battle Network 6, it's all of a sudden it does 60 damage and is star coded, and you can set it as your regular chip immediately. Perfectly balanced. Battle Network 6, very well done.
Yep.
You can say whatever you want in my chat, Keyberry.
see a
I
lot of-
don't
I see a
necessarily
lot of
know what
Frankers
you're saying
Z's.
right now because it's start out, but I guess I should write these things out and stop talking. I love Black Bomb. That was one of my favorite chips. That's why I like having fire chips for the
It's
Bomb Man
useful
fight
in
in
3,
1.
4, and 6.
Yeah, the Bomb Man fight in 1, it's really cool too because you can use fire to ignite bombs.
3 for
That's
a
another
very different
thing.
reason.
This game's
Also
post
for
game
the
is amazing.
Same reason, basically.
It's so immersive. Well, this series post game is really good, and one of the biggest things, it's not competitive anymore, obviously, but there's a fan game that's being in development right now. It's in its 4th demo version, and it's Mega Man Battle Network Chrono X, and it's just basically supposed to be, it's just a fan game, but they're introducing things like online battling and stuff, so it's hopefully going to get more competitive.
It's the spiritual sequel to the entire series. It's nicknamed Battle Network 7 by a lot of people in the community. It's also one of our speed games. We have speed
games.
Yeah,
we have speed runs of the current version of the demo. We also talked to one of the development team members, Killer, quite frequently. Shout out to Killer for developing what's hopefully going to be the savior of this series. No thanks to Capcom. But yeah.
Yeah,
Mighty
it's
Network 9.
it's
Mighty
really
Network
fun.
9.
If you ever had friends that played
If
the
it
Battle Network
happens, I
games,
will throw money at anything.
having friends that play the Battle Network games with was great, but I didn't have any friends that played Battle Network.
Was great.
Neither did I.
Yeah, it was great because you could
Because I knew the game mechanics and Gamer didn't.
because you can
I
net
wasn't
battle
referring to that, but
and
screw
basically
you.
create your own folder, and that was really cool and competitive. And so I was talking about Black Bomb's really cool because you use fire to ignite. There's so many combos that you can do in this game. It's endless. And shout outs to the renowned folder FAQ for having some of the most awesome folders ever. My childhood memories. That was really fortunate because of the
Reminds me of
weakness
Battle
to
Network 2.
wood. So. I think we also got asked if there were any other games we were looking at, but we can talk about that later.
Any other games you want to look at?
So, just a note about what Method's doing right now. For this scenario, there are 4 key data. What are you collecting? Just
Weather.
there are 4 things that we have. to
Weather
get.
data?
4 key items.
I don't know.
And there's a Navi on the net somewhere that has it. And before they give it to you, you have to do a series of fights. First 3, then 5, then 5,
Ooh.
then 10.
That was unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate.
Jinakari, you can get these Battle Network games mainly on the internet. Some collector stores will have them. But yeah. Which Methodical actually ran into something really cool at MagFest. He's
Oh
playing-
yeah, what he's playing on right now is actually something that he found that I found at MagFest and he picked up. It is a special version of a GBA SP. It's a Battle Network 4 edition of the GBA SP. It came with a Japanese copy of
Red
Battle
Sun.
Network Red Sun.
And a chip, Red Sun
Why
Battle
did I
chip.
take Black Bomb?
And what's really cool about it
Who
is
knows?
the
That
shoulder
would make
buttons
too
are
much
light
sense.
blue. The blue is a different color than the blue SP, which I guess is violet. And there's 2 yellow rubber stoppers on the top, sort of keeping up with the Mega Man EXE color scheme. Really
Yeah.
cool. So,
It's
That's kinda
really
sweet.
cool.
so you can find various Battle Network things. There's a lot of collector's items. The pet chip gates, the
Chip
trading
gates.
card game.
We bought the trading card game. We've been playing it. It's
I'm good.
okay.
Now I'm really good.
Go ahead, put it in, and save. HP plus 500.
I don't want to see.
Just do it.
Nothing's going to kill me.
Famous last
Wait, I'm
words.
sorry. Why are we doing 1,000
Everyone
HP
couch
strats?
for me.
I thought.
I mean, do you guys
Wait, no.
Squeeze
make
in,
room?
'cause they want me a couch in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, sure.
Oh,
No problem.
Squeeze. Is this your card?
You can take it if you'd like, but if not, I'll take it back. It's just
Keep it.
awesome. Thank
Can you take a screenie and tweet it?
you. Sounds awesome. Thanks so much.
I don't even know what this game is. I just came in and started watching.
It's Mega Man.
It's
I know it's
Man?
Mega Man, but
Yeah.
like, what do you do?
Not much.
Okay. Just walk around.
to
Um,
explain. It's sort of like a
we haven't done explanation for a while, to be fair, since Battle Network 1.
yeah.
So, essentially, what the plot of these series of games is you are that kid right there, 5th grader Lan
That
Hikari,
kid. right there on screen at the moment.
You saw his face whenever I mentioned it. Fifth grader Lane Hikari. You have a Net Navi, Mega Man. Net
I'm so
Navis.
happy you're on the couch
Net
right now.
Navis are essentially an AI program that's within PETs, or personal transmission transmitters.
Terminals.
That was one of the quiz questions I just did.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You didn't study. What's wrong with you?
So people in this world have personal terminals, which are essentially
That's
A
not Mega
smartphone.
a
Man.
smartphone.
Basically,
To be completely
this,
on.
this series started
It's-
in 2001.
Yeah, this was before smartphones, and they're essentially smartphones, and they have AIs in them, and the AIs are sentient, and that's what, like right now, he's controlling Heat Man,
Zippo Man.
Zippo Man. And then the internet, so to speak, is just a bunch of pathways that actually have physical space, because you can actually maneuver between in the internet using your net navi. So there's actually like a physical space that you can see right here, and net crimes go on, and land saves the day, and that's it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I'm just wondering when Apple will release the next smartphone like this, because that should be pretty sweet.
It's pretty legit. Yeah, it's basically sort of like it's a very unique battle system. You move on these 9 squares. You can add and subtract some depending on the battle chips you use. And there's a folder you get where you combine 30 of the different types. It's just a really unique battle system. I don't think
Yeah.
anything else is like it.
No
No,
one has ripped it off yet, which I'm kind of
no,
disappointed
no
in.
one has.
It's really cool, and
It really is.
It was really competitive back in the day.
Yeah.
So much
That's
so
what
that they
reset
made
my walk
FAQs
frames.
about.
Based on current luck, I'm still going to get an encounter, but it vastly reduces my chances of getting an encounter.
in before encounter. It basically was really competitive back in the day. They had FAQs on GameFAQs that basically were all about creating powerful folders. So
Yeah.
nerds like us went crazy.
Nerds.
I really like my
Yeah.
dream as a kid was to get my folder in there, but it never happened. But yeah, it's still is really fun. Obviously, we're playing it still, but it was really competitive back then.
Wow.
And
It was primarily competitive for 3 and 6, to my knowledge.
yeah, that's where it got really
That's
competitive.
Three shouldn't have been competitive. It was broken.
Two was kind of competitive too, but
I know that it.
one's battle system was not very competitive. Just
Because it was bad.
yeah, that game gets
Yeah.
a pretty bad rep. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's sort of the
Bad?
beta test.
It's probably better entitled Battle Network Prototype than Battle Network 1.
Mega Man Beta Network.
Beta Network.
Nice one.
Thank you.
But yeah, like there's 6 of them, and there's different versions of them. So that's,
Which one is this?
this is the 6th one,
Oh, okay.
and this is the
Gregor.
Gregor version. It's actually faster than the other
Gregor.
version.
By a lot.
Why is it faster?
There's
Because
things-
Aquacross is terrible.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
Aqua. It's sort of like
It's not broken.
your allies can
Oh.
combine with your powers basically and create a style or something you find, and you'll see it in the battle.
They
where
gave
you-
this game the good cross,
Yeah,
and the other game
basically.
the fun cross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot faster. This one's really overpowered. But I mean,
As you're
still-
about to see. Heat cross.
Don't even use any battle chips. Just charge your
yeah,
buster.
like it's really ridiculous.
One hand straps.
Oh, all right.
Like that's a lot. That's a lot of
That was
help.
pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a massive
Those are
amount of
pretty
health.
beefy viruses.
Yeah.
But each one is not like all of them are different. The 5th one is nothing like this. The 4th one is nothing like those 2. So on and so forth. They're all different completely. So it's kind of cool, and we're starting to get more runners for each game, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
Yeah.
Now I've seen like that battle grid like used in something else. It was like a Flash series on Newgrounds by Kerberfer.
Really?
It was TV Tome Adventures, like TTA. It's just like a Flash story or whatever. It had like 80 episodes, and he used like custom sprites and whatever.
That's awesome.
And like yeah, so like when I saw the battle grid, I was like, huh, it looks,
It looks familiar, yeah.
And then like I finally now got the name for it. So
I have
It's
to check that out.
it's very unique. Yeah, we should check that out.
Yeah.
It's a speedrun game,
This is the fighter.
Flash game.
What fight?
Nothing.
oh, it's not a Flash game.
Is
It's
there
just
a
like a
fight
Flash
happening?
show.
Oh,
guess
okay, I
that's
got you. It's a point and
Yeah,
click.
there's
I,
like
no, I didn't see one.
When
like
did a fight happen?
Episode lesson
So
story.
that fight's bad in particular because it has some powerful
Newgrounds.
water viruses, and depending on your chip draw, instead of heat cross, often you'll beast out there, and it's one of the few fights that you'll get to see Mega Man use the side beast Gregar power, which is kind of cool. I really like the Buster. You just hold B and it rapid fires like a machine gun.
This game's incredibly broken compared to the others, I think. Well,
Yes.
there's Battle Network 2 is really broken too. But
Easily obtainable, powered.
like this game is actually really long casual play, but like the speed run of it is incredibly
Look
short
the effort you're putting into this.
because of that.
So the
power.
numbers underneath that was health, right?
Yes.
For the enemies,
Values?
yeah, that's
okay.
the health values for the enemies, and anything over 200 actually is really high, and you would normally have problems fighting that if you were casually playing. But he maxed out all his stats using programs and stuff. There's a lot of interesting mechanics.
Wait,
for a game.
programs? Are those like items in the game? Or?
Yeah, you put
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yeah, this is a task.
Oh.
No,
Oh, like-
no. You actually install
Tasked
programs
online.
into your character.
Oh, so just upgrades.
On a
Okay,
grid,
Yeah, you,
yeah.
you can treat your character like a program and update him and put programs into him to
Alright,
make him
fighting
better.
viruses.
Because he is a program.
Exactly.
Yeah, but essentially,
Makes too much sense.
there's so much
You're
for a
right, probably
GBA
not.
game. It's
Mhm.
incredibly immersive,
I'm
and
sure there's a more
the
magic for it.
post game in these games is
Definitely.
phenomenal. It's so long. Like you can clock in on if you're doing the post game included. Battle Network 3.
Six doesn't have a post.
He did a speed run of it basically, where
Yeah.
he just played the regular route and then got things as fast as he could.
Speed run. It was
Yeah,
blind.
it was like 38. Yeah, but still, it was like 38 hours. And this is from someone that knows pretty much
Yeah.
where a lot of the stuff is. So if you're casually
Yeah,
playing,
the
you
any
can clock
percent
in
world
Yeah, like
record
a
at the
lot of
time.
time.
60 or 70 hours, and that's the third
I
one.
knew where some
It varies
percent
by
of the
game,
stuff
but
was.
a lot of replay value in these games. But a lot of people didn't like them because they're Mega Man
Oh,
games,
yeah.
and they're not Mega Man
Yeah.
classic. games.
Yeah, that's an issue.
But a lot of people said, I really like them, but it's the Mega Man name that I don't like. And it's kind of like, that's unfortunate, but I understand that it's. I don't really understand.
Personally,
it, guys,
I played Battle Network before I
Near-death
played Classic or
Same.
X or Zero.
This is Mega
This
Man. to
this
me.
was my actually no correction. I played Legends, then Battle Network, and then I found the classics. So
Battle Network
I'm
4
all
was
kinds
the
of
first
backwards.
Mega Man game I played.
I'm sorry.
I started.
I'm not. It's amazing.
I didn't have an NES or a Super Nintendo. Growing up, I had a Genesis and an N64. That was basically my consoles growing up. But I got really into the Game Boy, and I had a Mega Man game on my Game Boy, the classic Game Boy, the black and
Yeah.
green one.
GBAS.
Not black and white, black and green.
Yeah.
I did that, which were more like classic games, but this series stands out to me. But I love Mega Man games in
Yeah.
general. They're just my number 9 hype.
My oldest console was a PlayStation 2. Like I am.
Really?
Like I did not get into gaming for a
Ah,
while.
fail. It's alright. Yeah, like,
Oh, I have that same case.
it's falling apart. You can see, like, all
Yeah.
the cracks and everything on it. I think it'd be easier for
Do
me
we want to see what's the running out this cloud does?
No.
No, oh, no, don't.
You can save and then try it.
I'll do it after then. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good time.
My freaking keyboard. I'm gonna have to fix this.
Is it loose on the sides?
It's the siding right here
Oh,
is
it broke.
cracked completely.
Oh, okay.
So,
There's still only a little
While
bit
Prism
left.
is fixing that, this dungeon is one of the. This is the most
Oh, I'm
annoying
shutting it.
dungeon, right? Would you, or more aquarium?
For
What
once.
would you say?
Aquarium. This one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is either the most or second most annoying dungeon because the mechanic here is that you collect the 7 macaroni pieces of the rainbow, and then you fly around on a magic cloud, leave behind this trail of Skittles, trying to trap the
Trying to clap. I like
Clap
that.
trap.
trying to clap out the storm
Wow,
clouds.
nice.
We Borderlands.
Clappa.
Clappa.
The clouds are very good at trolling.
They look more like marbles.
Except this
to
one.
me.
This one sucks.
Or the trick cereal, the
Yeah.
really crappy new ones
Yeah.
that taste awful.
The rainbow ones.
Yeah, they're not nearly as good as the
Do
classic.
not taste the
version.
rainbow. Do not look directly at the rainbow.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, love these games, but yeah, I think when my number 9 comes out, I'm gonna probably pick that one up.
I'm pretty sure the entirety of Team BN is gonna pick up Money Number 9 when it comes out.
Do some races.
It's going to be our new race game since no one
Yeah.
wants to learn Wonderswan.
I don't want to learn it because the controls are awful.
I don't want to learn Wonder
The
Swan.
controls are fine. The game just eats most of your inputs.
Yo, wait, are you supposed to be sliding on those or what?
That's actually one
Sort
of the
of.
programs you put into
yeah.
your folder.
Oh.
It's yeah, it's routed that you pick it up by taking a quiz. It's not a mandatory item,
Mm.
but it makes you basically.
Oh look,
Wind
it's a
star.
wind star.
Turn!
It makes you basically slide, and you're completely invulnerable to encounters
Wow.
while you do it, and until you hit a wall or you walk
Nice
around
circle.
normally.
Thank you.
It's just way faster, and
Wow. There's,
There's a cloud here somewhere. There it is.
like I wouldn't have thought to route that in just because I don't really play this game.
Task
Looks like it's
But
backwards.
The
D.
task did it,
Mhm.
so I guess that was easy to figure out. Sorry, I keep coughing. We've got the
AGDQ flu?
AGDQ, the GDQ flu.
Awesome games done sick.
Yeah.
Awesome games done sick. Mega Man Battle Strep work. To earn. Great, now we're getting into a battle about YSG and Ice Club. Who's more
good.
base for
Who's
supporting
more
streamers?
base?
Wait, this is.
Who's more base?
I was pretty based. I was here for a while.
Yeah, I wish I had been. There were so many awkward times where I had to sleep,
Yeah.
and I just missed so many good things. But fortunately,
Actually,
I got to see the finale.
Yeah.
I got to see all the games that I really, really wanted to see, and I missed like the most awesome ones, like F-Zero GX.
They were all awesome.
And,
That's why
Super
they're called awesome
Metroid.
games.
I sat in on for admin station on most of those runs. Like that was sick.
Wow.
Sick nasty.
That was
Oh
amazing.
yeah, I can imagine.
The-
I didn't hear the end of those two games, that race and
The last, I missed a vast majority of the very last day, like Super Mario Galaxy 2,
It was
Paper
such a good
Mario, and that whole block of a whole bunch of games, Cosmo and Wind Maker HD. I missed all of it. I was sick and dying in bed, and that was great.
Nothing like that. It's an
It's a
experience.
really
It's
tough
part of the
fight, yeah.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the AGDQ.
Yeah.
And bonus stream. I sat
Yeah.
here
Never
for
mind.
like 30 hours.
Wow.
Like at the start of the bonus stream. I was like, oh.
So-
That chip draw.
Element Man, as his name might imply,
Yeah, bonus stream.
changes his
We had
element. He
some
starts
scheduling
out
issues
with
at
no
first,
element,
we weren't able to
and then
get in, but
eventually
fortunately,
changes to wood, and then eventually cycles through all the rest of the elements. However, we drew Black
That was a
Bomb.
boss. Ridiculous.
Fire does double damage. GG.
GG. I just saw like 600 health get taken away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Bomb did 500.
Oh,
so
jeez.
Yeah, ridiculously overpowered.
Wait, how much?
totally balanced. I don't know. How you
Yeah,
Exactly
sorry.
500? Or?
250 times 2.
Oh, I thought it was like.
I need more water.
Different damage.
Jeez. I feel like I'm about to cough everywhere.
I'll be right back.
Where'd my cup go? I think I threw it away.
Hey, you have mail. You should talk to that Mr. Pross.
No.
All right. Slip run.
I'm gonna get an encounter now. Right here. Nope. You good?
We didn't mention.
She
it.
said he found a more optimal way to walk through this area. I don't get any encounters, so I don't believe him.
Alright, I'll be back.
All right, see you.
Alright. Bueno?
Soon.
Not there. I'm headed back home soon.
Be right back.
Oh, water too good. Shout outs to all the free water here.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, that's totally first world, but whatever. It's just been very convenient.
Shoutouts to the breakfast
Shout outs to the breakfast.
that we're gonna get some of because I'm gonna PB.
My keyboard typed all kinds of stuff when I was grabbing for
Just
it.
hit enter.
I should have. Maybe I can control. Yeah. Is it control Z?
I think redo is Alt F4.
Omega, nice. Huh?
Redo is Alt F4.
It didn't work. It gave me an omega symbol. I don't even know. It just did.
iPads. Or whatever kind of tablet you have.
Oh, my neck. I'm so excited to just lay down in my bed at my house with my cats.
Right? With your cats.
Yes.
Prismatic cats.
Prismatic cats. I have the cutest cats ever, guys. They're amazing. And I haven't seen them in 2 weeks and it's killing me. I haven't seen my girlfriend in 2 weeks either, but meh. I'm just kidding, obviously. There's this running joke between all of us that I'm like the biggest cat person ever because I always talk about what my cats are doing randomly. Sunset likes to poke fun of me with that, but yeah, like that's one of the things. I love my cats. Obviously, that was a joke. She's gonna watch the VOD of
What
this and
joke?
be like, "What?" No, but I miss all my friends. That's one thing I'm excited for.
No encounters again.
These guys are like I hadn't met them previously.
Yeah, none of us had met before MagFest. We just all showed up at the hotel and was
Humble
like,
Sky.
hey.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I'd seen a few. I've seen Methodical and Taraj, and I know you at one point showed up on stream, but I never did see you. So it was kind of cool. And I wondered, like, too, one of the things I talked about, I was like, I wonder, like, what so-and-so is going to look like. You know, people that I follow on Twitch that I hadn't ever seen before.
Totally off base for everyone.
And it was kind of cool being able to see them in person and actually reveal the identity of that person and put a face to their name. But yeah, like these guys, awesome. Like, friends for life. I've had a great time. But yeah, I do miss friends, family, cats.
Mostly cats.
Yeah, I don't have
Which
friends.
I count as family.
I don't have friends waiting for me back home.
I do, but they're. I just want to go sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
Probably watching this.
The worst part, if my girlfriend ever did find that, was that she's actually my ride home. So she's picking me up at the airport. So we'll see.
Still not saving. I'll do it later.
Like now?
Tara made me save earlier. It's fine.
Oh, okay. A death here will only cost like 25 minutes.
Half an hour. give or
See,
take.
he doesn't save really when he's doing world record attempts at all.
I don't save unless I'm playing a marathon.
A marathon, yeah, because we've had bad experiences with that. But
I
I
haven't.
save a
You
lot
guys have.
in marathon, and as you
Yeah.
saw, because it's bad for me. But in world record attempts, I will probably only save once, if that. I could just do single seg. I don't know, but
Save the frames.
yeah, save the frames. Don't save.
Yeah, I don't intend to ever
Save the
save
frames,
unless it's
not the
marathon.
game. I mean, neither of you saved them in marathon.
Yeah.
Look how the 3 race turned out.
Hey now, I saved the Boba I was a good
Kelios didn't
hour
at
20
all,
over Kelios.
ever.
No. The worst part is that I was 2 flights away from saving. And I just got really bad luck.
It was really funny though.
It was.
Best highlight.
Yeah. For those of you not wondering what we're talking about, when we did the Mega Man and Star Force V2 charity back in end of December for Prevent Cancer Foundation on our own part, the world record holder of 3, Kelios.
We had 4 races. They were all fantastic.
Yes, they were all fantastic. but the record holder of 3 blue, Kelios, ran 3 white, and I ran 3 blue, and both of us got to the